Imagine this: seven-time world champion Lewis Hamilton, now wearing Ferrari red, stands in the heart of the Maranello factory. He is not just a new driver, he is a catalyst for change. He didn't just arrive to win, he arrived to shake the foundations of one of the most legendary teams in Formula One history. Half a season later, Charles Leclerc has revealed that Hamilton's presence is changing the way Ferrari engineers think, work, and dream. Is this the beginning of a Ferrari revival, or is it just another chapter in a long-running tale of frustration? Let's discuss it. Since joining Ferrari in early 2025, Lewis Hamilton has brought not only his track experience, but also the intellectual legacy of Mercedes' glory days. Now, Leclerc, Ferrari's rising star and academy graduate, admits Hamilton's influence has shaken ingrained habits within the team. Lewis has provided a lot of interesting insights. Leclerc told The Times, "For me, the feeling for the car has become second nature. But when he showed me a different way of looking at data and tuning the car, I realized we'd been stuck in one way of thinking for too long." Leclerc, who joined Ferrari in 2019, candidly admitted that Hamilton's insights opened his mind to different working techniques. This statement signals that Ferrari is undergoing a cultural evolution, and Hamilton is behind it. Hamilton's influence was felt not only behind the wheel, but also much deeper. He helped restructure Ferrari's approach to many aspects, including car setup, simulator data reading, and overall race strategy. It wasn't just about finding single-lap pace, it was about creating a system capable of delivering consistent performance over an entire season. Furthermore, Hamilton helped convince Ferrari to adopt the total performance system mindset of Mercedes, which combines wind tunnel data, real track behavior, and driver feedback into a single, efficient, and precise system. This is an approach that Ferrari had not yet fully optimized. It's no surprise that Leclerc admitted the norms he had long considered the Ferrari way were changing. Despite the major transformations underway at Ferrari, the team's performance on the track has fallen short of the high expectations set at the start of the season. As of the midpoint of the 2025 season, Ferrari has yet to secure a single major Grand Prix victory. Charles Leclerc has accounted for all four of the team's podium finishes, with his highest finish being second place at the Monaco Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton's only victory so far came in the sprint race at the Chinese Grand Prix. While still prestigious, that victory did not come in the main race that decides the World Championship. The situation is even more dire in the constructors' standings. Ferrari now trails McLaren, which has performed exceptionally well this season by more than 230 points. Red Bull continues to prove its dominance, and Mercedes remains a threat in the title race despite its ups and downs. Meanwhile, Ferrari seems unable to escape the shadow of its classic problems: rear-end instability, inconsistent power steering, and a technical upgrade package that consistently arrives late, leaving them lagging behind in the development race. Leclerc, who often saves the team with his points, didn't hide his disappointment. "This season hasn't gone as I'd hoped," he said frankly. "McLaren has made great strides. We're still behind. Ferrari is currently facing technical challenges on the track and complex emotional dynamics within the team." Charles Leclerc is a young, energetic figure who is eager to win but is sometimes overwhelmed by the pressure of expectations. His perfectionism, which is often a strength, has sometimes become a burden. He is too hard on himself, a trait evident after qualifying at Silverstone when he exploded with frustration over the team radio. His tone reflected the mental exhaustion and pressure that had built up over the course of the weekend. Ferrari team principal Frederick Vasseur was well aware of this situation. He candidly admitted that one of Charles's weaknesses was his tendency to blame himself too much when results didn't meet expectations. In Ferrari's tense atmosphere, filled with internal pressure, public expectations, and unmet lofty targets, this kind of psychological burden couldn't be underestimated. When a lead driver is too hard on himself, it affects not only his performance on the track, but also the emotional balance of the entire team, obscuring the direction of development that should be maintained. In contrast, Lewis Hamilton is a much calmer and more calculating figure. With over a decade of experience dealing with the pressures of being a world champion, Hamilton takes a systematic, patient, and pragmatic approach. He rarely reacts emotionally to failure, preferring to analyze it and seek long-term solutions. His presence at Ferrari contributes not only to on-track performance, but also to the team's psychological balance. Hamilton's mature mentality could be a valuable asset in Ferrari's revival project. As the team searches for direction and stability, balancing Leclerc's emotions with Hamilton's composure could help them weather the storm, build a stronger foundation, and return to winning ways. Although the results so far in the 2025 season have not met expectations, Ferrari is not standing still. Major changes are being prepared systematically and measurably. One of the latest steps is testing a new rear suspension at the Mugello circuit, which addresses two key issues plaguing the SF25: lack of grip and sensitivity to changes in ride height. In Formula One, where millimeters can mean the difference between victory and failure, even minor adjustments to a critical component, like the suspension, can lead to substantial performance improvements. More importantly, however, Ferrari's sights are already set beyond 2025. The Maranello-based team is slowly but surely shifting its focus to the 2026 season, with an ambitious project called Project DNA. This project involves developing a new generation of cars with a more personalized and strategic approach. Lewis Hamilton is not just a driver in this project, he is an active part of the design process, providing input that will hopefully align with Ferrari's philosophy. The ultimate goal is clear: to create a car that can accommodate two very different driving styles, Charles Leclerc's aggressive, intuitive style and Hamilton's highly precise, calculated approach. Meanwhile, Ferrari is not neglecting short-term measures. They have scheduled a significant update to the power steering system for the Hungarian Grand Prix area that drivers have also criticized. A major performance upgrade package is also being prepared for the Belgian Grand Prix at Spa-Francorchamps. Lewis Hamilton didn't come to Ferrari simply to enjoy the twilight of his career. He came with one lofty goal: to usher in a new era, alter Ferrari's course, and demonstrate to the world that he deserves an 8th world championship. For Hamilton, it's not just about speed. It's a personal mission to make a deeper mark than mere statistics. Ferrari, on the other hand, views Hamilton as more than just an elite driver. They hope his presence will be a catalyst for elusive change, not just on the track, but also in the team's work philosophy, leadership, and mentality. Hamilton is expected to bring Mercedes' winning attitude and discipline to rebuild the foundation of Ferrari's success, as is often the case in Formula One. However, a combination of confidence, experience, and cultural change doesn't necessarily lead to victory. It takes time, patience, and the right momentum. Will Lewis Hamilton's influence truly be the foundation of a Ferrari revival? Or will this be just another story of unfulfilled potential? Let us know your thoughts below.